Hi guys, it's Matthew here. Welcome back to another video on my channel today. And in today's video, guys, I'm going to be giving you guys my top 5 reasons on why I think Wicked for Good will be the best movie of 2025. And for those of you guys that have not seen the first Wicked yet, I would highly recommend it because it was one of the best movies of last year, in my personal opinion, and I think a lot of people had it in their top 10 of last year. I even had that movie in my top 5 of last year. But yeah, I'm gonna be giving you guys my top 5 reasons on why I think this movie will be the best movie of 2025, as a matter of fact. But so yeah, guys, be sure you hit that like button as well as that red subscribe button. But most importantly, make sure you press that notification bell so you don't miss anything in the future. And those of you guys that are new to the channel, I do more than just movies and TV. I also play video games, I do Lego related stuff, and I do haul and unboxing videos. I do all sorts of stuff like that here on the channel. So if you guys like to watch anything like that on YouTube and want to show your support, be sure to go check out my channel because there will definitely be something in there for you to enjoy. But with all that being said though, guys, enjoy the video. Let's get started here. Okay, so reason number 5. So let's get the most obvious one out of the way, or at least I feel like this is going to be the most obvious one for most people. The performances in this movie. So in this movie in particular, this is gonna be like a very emotional movie because we are gonna see the whole transformation of Nessa Rose, which is Alphaba's sister. That is gonna be a very well shot scene. And all of the emotional sequences with Bach, Fiyero, Alphaba, and Glenda are gonna be very good in this movie. So yeah, just the whole casting in this entire movie, the way that they're gonna give like all of their performances in this entire movie, because there's gonna be so much drama in this movie, and there's going to be so much drama in this movie, and I feel like everybody in this movie is going to give like a next level performance when it comes to a musical, as a matter of fact. And yes, we have followed this cast from the first half of this story, and we're going to see it continue into the second half of this movie, which I am on the hype train to see, as a matter of fact. Reason number 4. So the 4th reason on why I think this movie is going to be number 1 this year is because of the story. So I love this whole story. I love this whole story and how all of this is set after The Wizard of Oz, and it made sense to cut this story into 2 movies because the play was really, really long. But yeah, so I think the story in this movie is gonna be phenomenal. Like we got introduced to the characters. We saw like how Alphaba became a bad guy. We got introduced to the wizard and whatnot, and we're gonna see the whole wizard side of the story continue in to the second half, and then we are also gonna see Alphaba's fully be changed for good in this movie, because that's what this movie is called. It's called Wicked for Good. And honestly, I cannot wait to watch the second half of this story I cannot wait to watch the first movie again. before I go see this movie, because it is gonna be great. Nonetheless, the story in this movie is gonna be great. Yeah, I need this movie now. I needed this movie yesterday, but we only got 3 more weeks until this movie releases, and I cannot wait to see it. Reason number 3 is the character writing in this movie. So the character writing in this movie, at least in the first half, I thought was phenomenal. And just like the story, we're gonna see these characters' stories carried in to the second half of Wicked for Good. And yes, and we are also going to be getting introduced to Dorothy. And I think what was announced is, I'm not so sure if Dorothy's only going to be seen from afar, but I heard in the play she's mostly seen as a shadow figure. But in this movie, Dorothy's going to be getting a much bigger role. So I also like in this movie how we're like gonna get a little glimpse on how all of this is gonna carry in to the Wizard of Oz storyline. Like, I would have thought after this movie they should have done like a remake of the Wizard of Oz with all of these cast members in this movie to like carry like the Wicked story, but then we move to the Wizard of Oz story, and the remake is played off of the Wicked movies, which I thought would be a good idea. But since we're going to be seeing how this connects to the Wizard of Oz in this movie, I don't really think that that's necessary. I mean, I probably would have liked to see that, but we might not need it after all if they're gonna take if we're gonna see how all of this connects, as a matter of fact. Reason number 2 is going to be the box office numbers and reviews. So I feel like I'm not entirely sure. I'm not so I don't have like a for sure answer on if this movie is going to make $1 billion, because the first one didn't, but it did extremely well at the box office. And because that one did really well at the box office, lots of people have been waiting to see the second half of this storyline. So I feel like at least this one is going to gross more money than the first one, because even the people that didn't see the first one in theaters but they still watched it at home, they're probably going to buy tickets to go see this movie nonetheless. And honestly, I already bought my ticket to go see this movie with my family, because the theater on opening night is going to be packed, and we are going to go see it on opening night. And I feel like I'm going to have a blast with this movie, and this movie is going to make a ton of money at the box office. But then what's also going to carry on from there is the reviews. I feel like the reviews on this movie are going to be great. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of these reviews have 5 stars, because I feel like this movie is going to be a little bit better than the first half, and I cannot wait to see the conclusion to this story. And honestly, this feels like the musical of the 2020s. Maybe I'll do a YouTube video at some point. Maybe I'll do a video at some point where where I say the best, where I give my, for what musical I think was the best from each decade. Maybe I'll do a video like that at some point, but I feel like Wicked is the musical of this decade. And yes, I cannot wait to see this movie. This movie's going to have a lot of stunning reviews, and I cannot wait to see it. I am going to go see this on opening night with my family, and I cannot wait to see it. But reason number one is the Oscar nominations. So I also think the first Wicked won like 7 awards. Let me look this up real fast. How many awards did Wicked win? It says the Wicked musical won over 100 major awards, including 3 Tony Awards and 1 Grammy. The 2024 adaptation won 2 Academy Awards out of 10 nominations for Best Costume and Best Production Design. So yeah, it says here there was a Grammy win for Best Musical, 3 Tony Award wins, and for Drama Desk Awards, multiple wins. So yeah, so the first movie and the play For Good and the Wicked play that was released back in 2003, with those two things combined, it has won over 100 major international awards in total. So yeah, it's not just, so that's just not the movie. That is also the play before the movie. So yeah, both of these, so yeah, the entire Wicked story, more than just the movie, has won over 100 awards. And I feel like this movie is going to have at least 1 or 2 more awards than the first movie did. Like Ariana Grande, she didn't win the award for Best Supporting Actress, but I hope she wins it this time around. I am hoping she will win the award for Best Supporting Actress. And Cynthia Erivo also deserves the award for Best Actress. And I feel like Jeff Goldblum should also win the award for Best Actor. But I don't... It's going to be a tough decision because The Rock and the Smashing Machine, I also feel like should win the award for Best Actor in this movie this time around. But yeah. So yes, all of these reasons combined together, I feel like a lot of people are going to praise this movie. They're going to give this movie grace. There's going to be a lot of awards nominated. This movie's going to make a ton of money at the box office. There's going to be a lot of 5-star reviews. There's going to be a lot of great performances by these actors and actresses, and the story in this movie is going to be great. And yes, this I'm predicting is going to be the number 1 movie of this year, as a matter of fact. So let me know down below in the comments, guys, if you think that this movie is going to be number 1 this year, because I feel like it's going to be. But if you guys don't, totally respect your opinion, but I feel like this is gonna be the number 1 movie of the year, as a matter of fact. But anyway, guys, those are my 5 reasons on why I think Wicked for Good will be the best movie of 2025, as a matter of fact. be sure you hit that like button as well as that red subscribe button, but most importantly, make sure you press that notification bell so you don't miss anything in the future. And those of you guys that are new to, and without any further ado, guys, I'm going to go get bringing back to more videos, because more videos are on the way sooner rather than later, as a matter of fact, guys. But with all that being said, though, guys, take care, drink water, and stay safe, and I will see you all in the very next video. Bye!